Yeah, I'm feeling very confident. Think like we're all very confident with this new up season coming. We have a lot of guys that we've gelled really quickly. Have a lot of guys that played the game, like they said, experience, like Nick and Terrence touched on. And I just feel like me and Coach have been taking a different approach with this year, like just being more vocal, being stronger leaders with everybody, just trying to get everybody on the same page and ride the horse with us.
Can you already tell the difference as far as with the experience of those guys that you brought in, like Harkin and Milton, that they've won before? They played a lot of college basketball, and that's immediately made an impact with you guys now.
Definitely. You can tell by, like, just those learning things that they learn. Like, when I tell Terrence something, like, he learns it like a sponge. When I tell Colin something, they don't take that, like, coaching or that criticism that you give them as, like, something bad. They just be like, yes, sir, I got you, bro. And just do it and get it done. And that's what older guys that we have like that, like AJ, Nick, like we've talked about also. So and our younger guys do that as well. So I just think we got a team full of listeners and guys that are just ready to win.
How much do you think that's going to accelerate that process of, seeing the team gel quickly, like I said, November 4th, that first game?
Yeah, that's what's been good for us because Coach has been doing a lot of things quicker than what he's done the following years or the past few years, it's just we got a lot of guys that understand, like, it's time now, time for us to win, time for Murray State to get back to winning, and they understand that. They're doing a really good job of that. So just trying to lead all these guys to follow suit with that, and that's what we've been doing.
Hey, Jacobi, I'm just thinking about defense. If you could just talk to how much better you think this team will be defensively, because I think we're longer, we're deeper. And just speak to the defensive improvement you think we might do. Yeah,
I think all of our returning guys that we have, like Pat, J-Mo, Law, John, me, Nick, Alden, like those guys, I think that we all like have embraced that defensive mentality that Coach tried to put on us the last few years. And I think that's helping the guys that we brought in. AJ already had that mindset coming from SIU. You got guys like Kyron that can defend. Chain Grang, one of our big guys, our freshman, he can block shots. He blocked my shot a couple of days ago, and I thought I had an easy layup. So, we got a lot of guys that can defend on the perimeter as well, like Colin, Terrence, everybody. And I think, like, just having this group of guys, we can switch 1 through 5, 1 through 4 really easy and feel comfortable having everybody out there guarding the ball.
Looking at some of, like, the guys that you've been with so far, like some of these younger guys, who have you seen, like, the most growth out of this year?
I got to give it to my boy Law, man. That's my little guy, my little brother. So, just helping him grow this first year when he was as a freshman, just seeing what he's done from there to now, like that he's going to be a really, really vital piece for us and our success. And he's embracing that, being a leader, vocal leader, and also a leader on and off the floor. He's been doing well off the floor as well. So I think he can be one of the best defenders in this league, and that's an understatement. I think he can be really the best defender in the league, just seeing his everyday work that he does and just knowing the potential that he has. So, seeing his growth has been very, very good.
Speaking on the league, some people have said the Missouri Valley's gotten weaker with, your Tucker's leaving and Robbie Avila's leaving. And you guys have all said the same thing. We want to win. Is that just improving on the past 2 years where that first year was just above 500, last year was under 500? Is the goal just be better, or is it win the Missouri Valley Conference?
Yeah, I think we all want to win the Missouri Valley Conference. I think that's a thing that we've approached with every day. All the coaching staff believe that, and the players as well. So when we say win, we don't mean go from 12 wins to 13 wins. We want to win the whole thing. That's what we want to do.
Yeah, last year, as rough as that record looked, y'all were in position for a top 4 seed in that tournament 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But have y'all been expressing that idea too?
Yeah, we know.
Guys?
Yeah, we know, like, what our record was last year. We were a way better team than what we were. And we lost a lot of games in those last 5 minutes. I know at least I can count on 2 hands, not even 1 hand, 2 hands that we lost those games like that. So, we still know we were in a good shape last year, but just trying to build off of that and finish out games, defend the ball better, shoot the ball better as a team. So I think we'll be really good.
Has that been an emphasis in the summer so far, just being able to finish in those final 5 to 7 minutes of the game? Because like you said, a lot of them were lost in that. The momentum just completely shifted. Has that been something, or do you think it'll be something that's harped on a lot so far? Yeah, I think that's been something. You were there in our practices last year, how we did those late 4-minute games, like how we've been doing stuff like that this summer. And last year we didn't start that until 2 weeks after official practice. So we started that early, just like Coach trying to instill that in us. Like, that's something that we struggled with. So this year we're going to make sure we don't struggle with that. So
you talked a lot about the development of some of the younger guys that were here before. You and guys like Nick going your senior season and the help that's coming through the transfer. Do you think just over the summer that a lot of things are just falling into place for you guys to really take that next step and make a run this year?
Yeah, I feel like we have. We got a lot of guys that I feel like over there in the transfer portal. That coach did a really, really good job. And he brought me and Nick back, which is big for our winning program as well. So, I mean, I think he's done a really good job in building this team up, coaching staff as well, getting Coach Mullins and Coach Juice. I mean, I feel like it's a championship team now.
Yep. And speaking of those newer guys coming up, maybe that were underclassmen, didn't see as many minutes last year, and those transfers. Strictly talking on the floor, what kind of different looks do we expect to see, this season as compared to last?
Yeah, I think you'll see us a lot high energy. We got guys we like to talk a little smack, so we'll do a little more of that than we did last year. Add a little more swagger to us. And I think we'll shoot a lot of more threes. We'll shoot a lot better from the three-point line. We have a lot of guys that can space it out. Even our bigs can shoot threes. We got Kyron that can shoot the ball. Nick's been shooting a couple threes. I'll say that. Nick's been shooting a couple. I mean, Chang Rang and John, our bigs, they all can shoot the ball well. So I think we'll try to space the floor out a lot more this year and have more highlight plays.
For you personally, what do you want to accomplish being your last year for college basketball?
Yeah, I definitely want to leave my mark on Murray State. I mean, they've embraced me with open arms since I got here as in my junior year. So, I mean, just want to leave a legacy for the guys under me, like the younger guys. I want to leave something on, like Law, like Pat, John, those guys like that'll be up for the next group that'll go up for this. So, I mean, just trying to do my best to just instill in them that the winning culture that we have here, for sure.
How do you feel about finishing your career at Belmont to end your last regular season in college basketball?
At Belmont?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'll be my last game? I didn't even know that.
Last regular.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. That'll be pretty cool. Definitely. Is it going to be at Belmont or here?
Yeah, it's at Belmont.
Oh, that'll be good. Yeah, that'll be good. They like to. They boo me every time I touch it. So, I mean, I love playing in environments like that. I mean, I grew up in that and stuff like that. I mean, playing in high school, Cleveland Bradley rival games that we had in my high school games, and when you have 6,000 people at the games, I mean, this is things that you dream of as a kid, and you live for those moments. So, I mean, I'm just excited for that. Didn't know that, so I'm kind of glad you told me that. So, yeah, I just look forward to that for sure.
Thanks, Jacobi.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.